been somewhere so dark you couldn't even see your hand in front of your face? No light shining under a door, no stars in the sky, no screen glaring back at you, just darkness. So much darkness that you have to shuffle slowly, stumbling your way across the room with arms stretched out, hoping, searching, and then finally, with the flip of a switch, light. Light changes everything. And this month we're talking about light, but not just any light. We're talking about Jesus, the light of the world, and how we can shine the light of Jesus. We'll begin week 1 with Jesus talking, and we think that when Jesus has something to say, we should listen very closely. Jesus talked about how a lamp gives light to everyone in a house so they can see. Jesus tells us to let our light shine like a lamp. Why? So people can see the light of Jesus. Now, Jesus had more to say about this lamp. He said, "Don't hide your lamp under a bowl. Let it shine for all to see." Jesus loves everyone and wants everyone to know that he wants to be their friend forever. So I can do what Jesus says and shine the light of Jesus for all to see. Week 2, we'll learn about a specific thing Jesus said for us to do. Jesus says, go and tell everyone, everywhere that Jesus is alive and he wants to be their friend forever. Every time we go and tell someone that Jesus wants to be their friend forever, we shine like a light. Week 3, we'll see the early church doing what Jesus says and shining their light everywhere. If someone needed a coat, a person would share their coat. If someone needed a place to stay, a person would share their home. If someone needed food, a person would share their food. The early church prayed together, worshiped together, and learned about Jesus together. The more they loved like Jesus, the more they let their light shine. Now we'll wrap up the month with a different picture of what it looks like when we do what Jesus says. Oh, we're still shining, but this time I want you to imagine a dark night filled with so many twinkling stars, and that we can begin shining like stars in the sky when we are kind and loving and don't complain or argue. Not complaining and arguing? I mean, is that possible? Of course it is, because I can do what Jesus says, and when I do, I will shine like the stars in the sky. I have a feeling this week might help more than just our preschoolers. Now, after this month, we hope every time you and your preschoolers see a lamp or a star-filled sky, you remember that people were made to shine, and we have Jesus, the light of the world, to show us how. So let's not hide our light. Let's shine so others can see Jesus.